Hey, welcome. Today, March 16th, is actually National Close the Gap Day, which I found interesting. I'm trying to figure out who came up with such a holiday. But on a sales celebration station, doesn't matter. We're going to celebrate whatever the national holiday is or national day is. Of course, I got mind the gap up there because I always love that saying. Whenever you go to London, if you've been to London, got on a bus or a tube, there's a gap between the station ledge and getting onto that subway or um, train. And there's always signs there saying mind the gap, which I always found as a very polite way of saying watch your step, right? But they mind the gap and they're constantly looking at the gap. And so in our National Close the Gap Day, it really is, are we closing the gap between where we're at and where we want to be? And maybe this is a good day of reflection where we're almost into the first, done with the first quarter and looking at the gap and the goals you set in the beginning of the year and where you're at. Are you on track? Because if you're not, this gap is going to widen and widen. So if you're going to close your gap today, take a look at your goals and see where you're at on the gap. Um, and also help your customers. Are you on closing your gap with your customers to make sure that they are extremely happy with you and that there is nobody that can squeeze in that gap? So I guess yesterday and today were about customer service, keeping customers happy. So close your gap with your customers and make sure you close your gap on your goals. By the way, there's another day today, National Panda Day, which I kind of was trying to figure out what am I going to talk about? Close the gap or Panda Day. And interesting, I was thinking about the panda. It is just a bear, but what is it that makes it so unique? It differentiates itself, right? Totally than any other bears by those bright colors. And so you might want to think about National Panda Day as well as how are you differentiating yourself so that you create your own category of bear, panda. So two things, close the gap from where you're at to where you want to be and make sure you're differentiating yourself. See you tomorrow on Sales Celebration Station.